JB Hartos. Holy shit, 40 minutes? Yes, we can sit here and talk forever. And the thing is, we do the same shit in real life.
Yeah.
Like, one time I was dropping MJ off in the car. Like, I looked at the clock and it was like 12:30.
Yeah,
And we kept talking.
You should all know this. This is a funny curse. And it's not just with women. It's with everybody. It's with him. It's with girls. Like, I've done it. Like, there have been at least... I think this month, he's one of, like, what? You're, like, one of 5 separate people. And I'm not counting, like, the same people more than one time. Who've dropped me off at my house where, like, we haven't spent, like, an hour... Like, it's usually at nighttime, whether it's in the rain or whatever. Like, where I'm sitting there, like, the other night, this woman, she drove me home, this really good friend of mine, she dropped me off, and I even told her, I said, you know, you can't just drop me off. We're going to be sitting here talking for at least an hour. And she goes, really? She goes, well, I don't know about that. So we park, and I'd use the bathroom real bad, and that's actually why I got out. She says, well, go inside, use the bathroom, and I'll just see you some other time. And it's funny, because I'll bet if I didn't have to go, we'd be out there talking for, like, 3 hours. Like, it's like a curse. Like, whenever someone drops me off, like any of you, if I meet any of you out there and you drop me off at my house one day, I'm going to be sitting in my car talking with you for an hour.
And like the same thing happens with me if I run into like someone who knows a show or something. Like when I was in Comic-Con, like I run into this guy and we talked for like almost an hour and a half.
I know. If I was there, how much you would have bet it would have been over an hour,
so
over 3 hours.
So that guy we ran into in Walmart, who's an actor and has been in a lot of big things. Like we talked to him for like 3 hours.
No, it's like I kind of forgot it for a minute. I flashed him like, what was I doing earlier today?
Morbid East. Do you guys like the X-Files? I like specific episodes.
It is a good series. I never really watched it. I like the opening theme. Truthfully, in the end, it was a really good series, but I'm not big into it.
House Pet Marla. I love you guys. Why don't you watch more foreign films? From what I've seen, most of the foreign films you watch are horror. I watch a lot of foreign horror films.
You have a lot of foreign films.
I look at it, most of the movies are Italian, but they're like dubbed over.
I know, you have more than just like foreign horror films. You have like foreign, I think, like dramas and stuff.
Yeah, I do. It's just like sometimes when I have to watch one when I have to read it, the thing is sometimes I watch movies when I'm tired and like I'm not in the mood to be reading. You know what I mean? Like,
I know, if you're too tired, if you're too tired, you're not going to know what's going on.
And another thing is, if I'm eating like dinner, I do not like to eat dinner and have to read it. Especially if it's a dinner I want. It's like you can't enjoy the food. You're worrying about reading it. You're like, it's like I can't deal with that. It's like I don't know. I only can watch like a foreign thing if I'm really awake and I'm like in a specific mood to be able to sit through it.
Exactly.
Like I don't have a problem with it, but sometimes I wish it was all silent.
That are dubbed, even though
I know dub sucks, but sometimes I need dub.
You can hear what they're saying. It's easier.
The last foreign film I watched but I could watch it because I really liked it, was Inside. That French. But see, French is sometimes easier because it's not as quick. Spanish is so fast.
Yeah, French is real fluent and real soft. French is easy on the ears.
House Part Marcia. Laughing my ass off. I'm the Sofa King. We taught it. I can't believe you didn't get that. I too lost respect for you when you said you support John Kane. That's ridiculous. People give you shit about
that. I told you I was going to get pointless shit about that.
I don't say I support anyone because I don't give a fuck.
I told you I'd get pointless shit about that.
I don't want to say anything about it.
I'm not into it as much as you think.
I say who I want to win. Bill Clinton.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's not realistic, but it's a good... It makes sense.
I know.
I mean, everyone thought it was fine when he was president.
Well, people say he wasn't because he was, sleeping with Monica Lewinsky and all that. But
yeah,
so
but was anybody getting killed or anything? No, I'm sure. Yeah, but it wasn't his fault.
Bottom bash. What about Donna Murph episode backwards? Is Andy Kaufman dead? Seen the program Peep Show? Never seen Peep Show. I think Andy Kaufman. People say he might not be dead and all that, and that's a scheme, and he might come back one day. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
You think?
You think? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
It's hard to say.
For MJ, favorite song from Willy Wonka? Bottom Bash asked that.
I'm assuming he means the original, because the original was a musical, and the second one just the Oompa Loompa sang, so it's hard to say. All right, in the Gene Wilder one, my favorite song, That's difficult actually. That's a good question. I like most of them. One of them I liked the opening song. The Candyman can. I liked the Golden Ticket song. I liked the song about imagination. Oh no.
What?
I was afraid you were going to come out and start interrupting me.
I can't help it. I just put them on.
Oh, you can wear them if you want. I like the imagination song. I like some of the Oompa Loompa songs. That song "Cheer Up, Charlie" was real sweet. Like I said, I like most of them. So it's hard to say. It kind of depends. In the Tim Burton one, my favorite song was the Augustus Gloop song.
Yes, ma'am.
And you don't care.
What do you mean?
I don't know, because you don't have as much respect for that as I do, I don't
I have
think.
much respect for what, Murph?
The Willy Wonka movies.
Yeah, I have respect for it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just kidding. Zombie Head. What's your favorite Impadigo song and why?
I don't even... You answer that, I don't even know.
Tom Wyckoff. Everyone, Tom Wyckoff here. I do that at the job, too. When they're playing that stuff in the background, sometimes I sit there and, like, on the elevator, I'm going... And sometimes when I'm in the car, I yell out the window, Tom Wyckoff is speeding! and stuff.
That's not the only thing you do. There's another one you, like... Did you say put, like, you found this tack and you put it in your finger and pretended to be Catwoman and went...
Sometimes I fold up...
And then you pretend... What?
I fold up things and, like, make them like this. And, like, speak through them. It's like, Tom Wyckoff!
And you also pretend to be the Heath Ledger's Joker from the new Batman.
And I was sitting there going, oh, it's so serious.
And then I'm like, I'll pretend to be like Christian Bale's Batman. It's like, I'm Batman.
Why
See,
so serious?
Michael Keaton was like, I'm Batman. But
who are you, man?
It's like, I'm not going to kill you. I want you to tell your friends about me.
Yeah, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. But here's Heath Ledger. No, here's Christian Bale. I'm Batman.
And then, and like that version of the movie is like, severe, serious.
It's like super serious.
Super serious.
Like the older ones were like had a real cool comicness to them.
And the original one had this great queerness. It's like cow, pow, boom. Do you know what I mean?
It was amazing. Remember how big the first one was when it came out? And the sequel, because of how good the first one was, the sequel made a lot of money.
And I like the Batman movie from the 60s.
Yeah, that one was cool too. That was a classic.
And like, it's cold. It's supposed to be.
Remember, in Batman Returns,
it's
like
vichyssoise.
He's like, it's cold, and just that look he gave Michael Keaton. He was like,
Man, how long is this? 46 minutes. We're definitely going to be splitting this up into like 3 parts.
at least.
Well, and who knows when people are going to see this. What? Cartman 36923.
I think I remember.
Do you hear like
Sure.
an echo? Listen. Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey.
Wait a minute.
I know.
Wait a minute.
What?
Hello? 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 Oh, because that volume is up, it echoes it.
Oh, geez.
That's why in the audio you hear that core little echo.
Oh.
Hello!
Hey.
Queer! It's gone now. Let's turn it back
I
up.
think-
Listen. Hello! Hey!
Oh, yeah.
You queer!
Whoa!
You're fake. A fucking fake. If you talk like this, you're fucking fake.
But that's why I never talk that way.
Let's do puberty facts.
Okay.
How's puberty facts go?
Remember how it started? It says, boy. No, wait. You have to do this. Boy, let me
turn this down though, so you don't have to hear that
Okay.
core echo. Puberty facts is something we used to do as in middle school.
I was like, boy, let me know about the effects of puberty. I'll let you talk to that boy. And then cheaply cuss to you.
Puberty is when you get a stinky smell between your legs.
I remember how you did it exactly.
You do it then.
It's like, it was just him doing this. He's like, puberty is when you grow hair on your testicles and your voice changes. It's like, hey, my name is Ass and you're queer. It's like, there's many other changes. It's like you grow hair on your armpits and you grow a bigger dick, but that's not right for MJ, what you thought. It's like,
No, right for Jimmy is what I call it.
my character's name is Jimmy. He's like, many things change. So much shit happens you can't believe it. And then I'm like, boy, that sure was a nice story. That sure scared me. I hope I don't grow hair on my testicles, and I hope my voice doesn't change soon, and I don't grow on my... And then I'm like...
I can always
Well,
trim
I can
it.
always trim it, and what did you say?
And then I go up to the camera and go, you never
He's
trim,
like,
you
you
never
never
trim
trim
your
testicle
testicle hairs, Jimmy. Disgusting. It just cut like that.
It cut, and then I'm like, I'm gonna trim it anyway. I don't want it to get so long, it's a big bush. And then you're like, but it already is. It's about time you trim it. And then we just kept on going and going and wouldn't stop. It's funny, Cartman 36923. I think I'm starting to remember these usernames. I'm starting to remember you guys.
What is your favorite horror movie killer? One of mine is Chop Top.
I feel like I already answered this. Yeah, I have 2, Jason and Chucky. What's your favorite?
Band.
Ooh, that's a good one. I have a few.
There's so many 80s bands. And like,
Well, if they mean band, they mean like band. Like, is it not just one person?
I really liked Ween, but like the new album wasn't my favorite.
I liked Ween, but it wasn't one of my favorite bands. One of them was Ace of Base. Another was Aerosmith. Megadeth. Let me think.
You love Nickelback.
They only did like 2 songs I really liked.
And they say that a Reuben's a sandwich, and I can't believe that it's true. I hold on to the wings of the sandwich.
I will gobble the bits
I will
of the
gobble
sandwich.
the bits of the sandwich and eat it until I am through. What are your thoughts on franchises you loved? Didn't we answer that already? Are you guys going to review...
Do an Iron Man review? Yeah. It's going to be a big, good movie. We are.
But I don't know how much we're going to do as a spoof.
Thing is, I don't know if the spoof's going to be that big. I know we should do a big one, but I don't know what we can do.
I probably have to go to that midnight show on Thursday. The job till 1 a.m.
Why?
You know, because they're having a midnight show.
Oh.
And I'm working that night. What are you most anticipated to see this summer? Well, the one I want to see is The Strangers. I mean, that one was like 1 year to the door. It's like...
When's Batman coming out? That's the summer?
Like July.
Yeah, that's... I think...
I don't want to be so stereotypical and say that is, but I think that is.
Well, that is for me.
Stealth 333. Haha, oh my god, 40 minutes long. This one's even longer. How about you could make a movie from these answer videos?
Wouldn't be much of one, though.
I think Ask Something. MJ, what's... or some artists you like from techno, and do you listen to any other kinds of electronic music such as trance? MJ, did you watch Battle Royale 2 and what did you think of it? Peace. I didn't like Battle Royale 2. I watched it on like this VCD I got like in Chinatown in New York once years ago, and I didn't care for it.
What bands? What techno bands? Let's see, to name a few. Let me think. The Chemical Brothers, VAC, Mind in a Box. What was that one? Armin van Buuren. Trance. I don't know if I'm into trance as much.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's different. It's. I guess I like it. I'm not as big into it as that main beat techno, but I guess it's fine.
Oh. Hello. Hello. How you doing? Hello. You watching this still? I bet you have nothing better to do than watch the queer asses talk all day. God fucking damn it, did you know we had this many questions? I thought we had like a few. I thought it was going to be like 10 and we'd be done in a minute.
People really want to know stuff, don't they? But that's fine, we'll answer it.
Danny Bear 1. If you and MJ were to be on an island and could never leave, but had a TV, a DVD player or a VCR, and a CD player, and any video game system you wanted, what DVD/VH tape and CD and video game would you each wish to have to keep you guys on the island forever? You rule. And one more. If you guys got any famous, would you donate any of your money to charity?
I think I would. What?
No.
You wouldn't? No, he's greedy, so he wouldn't. Let's see.
Unless the charity was me.
Well, it doesn't really count then.
No, I wouldn't give any money until I knew I bought the house and paid it off and got everything settled the way I wanted it.
That seems fair.
Like once I had everything figured out right.
What? One movie, one CD, and one.
Well, if we could both have our own movie, I think we should have at least Pee-wee and Ghostbusters.
Yes, Pee-wee and Ghostbusters.
And a VHS.
VHS.
I guess the Zibbly Zoo tape.
Yes, good one.
Maybe the Popples movie.
Sure. You were more into Popples than me. I was.
What about the My Pet Monster movie?
That could work. What CD? There are two of my all-time favorite albums. Well, two of many is the Ghostbusters album and the one to Space Jam. Like I loved the music from that. I think that was the first CD I ever got actually. CD. What else? Video game. One of them is Super Bomberman 1 for Super Nintendo. I guess another is the original, like the all-time game Super Mario Brothers. I guess like I bring those.
Yeah.
I don't know, just so.
I'm trying to think like of games. Well, then if I could have another one, what if we were both allowed our own systems? I guess.
FC Twin.
The FC Twin and like a back.
That's one system. Even though
you have one, and
technically
I have
two.
one as a backup in case something happened.
Right.
And like I guess we could each have a game in it already, and like Super Bomberman and yours. I guess I could have like that Mario one that has all of them on it.
Oh, that's a good one to have. That's a clever one.
And I guess no that. I don't know. The one game I used to always love to play is that Fun and Games game on Sega. Remember that when you could draw with it and all that? That was like before the computer.
Well,
You
that
can
that
make
wasn't really.
music.
That was more like just like drawing and stuff.
You could make music with it, but I never figured it out very well as a kid.
Do you think we could try to figure it out now?
Yeah, it was a very inventive game for the time. It was like Super Mario Paint, which I never could figure out as a kid because like you needed to buy that. I always would buy the game, and then my dad's like, "Shawn, you need to buy the mouse." And somehow it was never working out for me to get the mouse, and I even rented it, and then like I never got the mouse. And Shawn's like, "You need the mouse, Shawn, to play the game. It doesn't work without the mouse." So there was always a problem with that game. I never actually got to do anything but look at the main menu.
It's kind of with FC Twin. You can't play Duck Hunt.
I bought it and tried to use it on the FC Twin, and then like I realized that the mouse wouldn't fit. So I took the game, I smashed it in a million pieces, and said, "I guess I'll never play this game."